Hello everybody, this is Alex Hurst and I'm back again with custom social media buttons for WordPress. The way we'll be creating this is through the widget feature, so you can have a custom social media set in a widget on your blog that will lead people to your various social media networks. What you're going to need to get this done is you're going to need a custom icon set, which you can find through a basic Google image search. And then you're going to need all the links to the social media that's relevant to your blog. And you're going to need the code, which I have pre-written and color-coded, so hopefully it'll be fairly easy to edit for your own needs. I'm going to provide a link in the description, but this is basically what it looks like here. And what this code will do is on your website, so I'm showing mine as an example, I have a social media widget here. And the reason I have a social media widget is not many WordPress themes, especially free themes, come with social media widgets. And so I made this custom using the HTML widget, and I'll walk you through the process. But basically, I did it because even if the blog theme comes with widgets like mine here, one, they had to scroll fairly far to see them. And then second, it's limited on which media sites it will connect to. So for instance, I have all of these, but there's no Tumblr or Pinterest or various other ones that I like. So anyway, going back up here, this is the social media widget that I made, but it doesn't have to look like that. You can choose a different icon set. So like here, I used a kind of sketchy set. Do something that will work with your specific blog. And so what I'm doing today is I have a science fiction website that I want to create a social media button for. So this is a brand new website. And what I'm going to do is the very first thing you need is your free social media icons. So I just usually go to Image Google and type in free social media icons, and you're just going to get a bunch of various styles and things. And at first this one looked interesting, but it doesn't really look very sci-fi. So when I went to the website, I specifically went to their free download icons, and actually I recommend this website. And I was going down and just kind of seeing what they had, and I was worried about retina display because the ribbons that I had downloaded previously were kind of fuzzy. And then I found these, and these would look great, I think, on the theme I have currently going for my science fiction website. So I went to the post and I downloaded them. And those are now on my desktop here. And they come in various sizes. And for the case of the social media widget, I'm going to recommend you go with the 72. And you're going to go in here and basically look and see which ones you want and which ones you don't want. So on a Mac, if you just highlight and hit space, you can see which ones those are. So I don't even know what this social media is, so I'm just going to hit Command Delete, Command Delete, Command Delete, Command Delete, Command Delete, etc. So if you have Blogger, you can keep it, but I don't have it. I have Blog11, so I'll keep that one. No Carbon, No Delicious, DeviantArt I have, No Dig, Dribble, and so on. So I'm going to just quickly do a few more of these. So you can see how you can kind of get lost in all of the icons, but there's many more options. Okay, so I have my final one. So I have, let's see, 4, 8, 12. So that's going to be really nice. Anyway, now what you're going to do is, now that you have these, you're going to go to your website and you're going to go to your dashboard. And then in the media, you're going to go to Add New. And I'll select my files. So those are on the desktop, Polygon 72. And I'm just going to select all. open. They're uploading now. Okay, so this is where things are going to start getting a little time consuming. So what I suggest is opening a new window so that you have access to these images fairly easily. So I'm going to go back to the website. And I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to Widgets. And down here, I'm going to get the HTML widget. So I'm just going to search for that. Okay, here it is. Add widget. Okay, and here I'm just going to type in social. Then I'm going to go back to my widget code. And you don't need the top, of course, but I'm going to copy here. And these breaks are so you have extra space because the images are going to take up more space than the line in HTML. So this is just my quick way. It's probably a better way to code it, but this is the one that works for me. So I'm just going to go that. Okay, and basically I have to go in for each one. So let's see what my first, sorry, 1 second. Okay, so blog lovin'. So, okay. So I'm gonna go here and my blog lovin' is here. So I'm just gonna I'm not gonna make it specific, but there's the blog lovin'. Okay, website name, blog lovin', and icon file URL. So here, I'm gonna have to go here and hit edit, and I recommend just doing it in a new window and get the file name, and then go back to my widget window and replace like so. And I'm just going to do this for each one now. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I'm back and I've put in everything. So I have my Twitter and YouTube and Tumblr. And basically what I'm going to do is once I've gotten everything in and I think it's all set, I'm going to hit save. And then I'm going to open a new window to preview. So I went to DNA Alta. Oh, and you'll notice immediately the icons are too big. And that's okay, because depending on the theme, some things will be bigger or smaller, and this sidebar doesn't expand like it does on my own personal website theme. You can easily fix this. So what I'm going to do is I go back to the tab with my widget code, and at the very top, I've just started switching the width. So I tested a few. I first started with 50, and then that was a little closer to what I wanted, but I want 3 across. So what I ended up doing was I kept narrowing down 3 of the icon sizes to the exact same width, just to keep testing, and I kept refreshing. And finally I got it down to 35. And if the icons are 35 across, then my sidebar can hold 3 of them. I can't center, so this little extra space is part of the theme code. And so I like this. So I'm just going to quickly go into the widget and change the rest of the 70s to 35. So I can actually just highlight 35 and copy. And I'll go here, paste, here, paste, oops, not that one, paste, here, paste, here, paste. And I'm just going to go down the line, so bear with me a moment. Okay, last one. All right, I'm gonna hit save. When this stops, it's done. So I'm just gonna go here and refresh. And it should be clean. Yes, all of them are across. So that's all you need. That's it. The social buttons are finished. Okay, and that's all we need to do. So that's how you create a social media thing. So if I click, for instance, the DeviantArt one, I'll go to a new window. And it goes straight to my DeviantArt, and that's all that it takes. So you can do this with as many websites as you want. We use this for many different types of things. If you want to link it to different groups, different blogs you have, different authors you enjoy following, any of them are possible. You just use the same system. Hope it was helpful, and I'll see you next time.